Welcome back. Welcome back. You're now tuned in to Keeyzo's Corner with your boy Keith here. I have a legend. I have actually two legends on the phone with me today. We got Myra J. And we
Hello,
got
hello, hello.
yes, how you doing? And we got the legendary J. Anthony Brown, one of my.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, man?
How you doing, man? How's everything?
Everything's good. Yeah. Everything's good. I can't complain. We're on strike with the actors, so whenever that's over, we'll go back to work on assisted living with Mr. Tyler Perry. So other than that, everything's cool.
Man, you've been doing this for a long time, man. I was just reading up on you, and I was like, wow. I guess you don't have any plans to retire anytime soon.
No, I want to be rolled out to the stage.
Now listen, I know y'all didn't heard me for a long time.
I want to be rolled out.
And so everybody wave your cane in the air.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that one before.
Yeah, that's what I want, man. I'm gonna move to the light so you can see me better. How's that? That's much better.
That's much better because at first I just thought you was on the radio like this was just a voice.
Yeah, I know. I was like an ink blot. Huh? What is it? Is it Warshak? Is it called a Warshak? I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah. That test, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, well I appreciate you guys for jumping on today. Well, let's jump into some things here. I hear you recording a music album.
Yeah, it's finished. I did an album. The name of the album is Songs I Wrote While Drunk or High. So it's got.
I can see somebody picking that up down there.
Myra, you've never seen it yet. I got the cover of the song, but the cover of the album. But some of the songs are "Please Have Your Panties On." There's another. No, these are real songs. There's another song called "My Phone Hit Me in My Face" while I was talking on it, and the one that's going to take me to the top that I really think is going to make the big money. I block your effing number. So, I mean, those are some of my songs.
Oh, man. So let me ask you, are you singing or are you rapping?
No, I'm singing. I got some rap. It's like I said, I was high and I hit record, and I was drunk and I hit record. So, you can't go, well, that's garbage, because the album says, Songs I Wrote While Drunk or High. So I shouldn't get any complaints because
you were truthful.
Yeah.
Jay, did any of these songs start off as instrumentals and then you couldn't find your phone and you just started talking?
There is an instrumental on there. There's one song called "An N-word will find a way to F up a good job." So that's on there too.
You reminded me of Richard Pryor's songs back in the days.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So some of them are short, some of them are long, but yeah, that's what I do.
Oh man, I gotta hear that. I'm definitely gonna tap in. And
that's funny.
You're also doing a one-man show?
No, I'm doing a show. I'm doing a one-man show, but right now I'm basically on me and Myra and myself have been doing a couple of days. We do a show in Atlanta at a place called Perfect Notes, and then we're on the road to doing some spots. So, yep, that's pretty much what we're doing. But because we go way back with the Tom Joyner show.
Oh yeah, actually, before then, because we knew each other as stand-ups before we started doing radio with Tom. That's my background. I started off as a stand-up comic way back in the day, and then got a job. But my first writing job in television was the first season of The Martin Show, and went on to hanging with Mr. Cooper and some other stuff, and then ended up on the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
And you guys, you're touring now with George Wallace. Are you saw him with George Wallace or?
Some
doing,
dates.
she's cheating on both of us. She'll go on the road with Jordan, and sometimes she'll go on the road with me. So you're not faithful to anybody.
Hey, ain't nothing changed, boo. Ain't nothing changed, boo. Where the money at?
She being truthful. She said, "Where the money at?"
Where the money at? Okay. As they say, the way my bank account is set up, okay, I gotta put some coins in there. So, but hey, it is what it is.
And you've been doing assisted living for how long now? You've been on there for a minute, right?
Assisted living. Well, when we go back, we'll be in our 5th season. It'll be a season 5. How long did Martin last, Myra?
I think Martin did five seasons. I was a writer on there the first season, and then I did warm up. Jay and I both did warm up on sitcoms. I did warm up, I think, two seasons or 3 seasons, and then you did the other seasons, right, Jay?
I did. For those of you who don't know what a warm up is, if you ever get a chance to go to Hollywood and see a live taping, they may have 3 or 4 sets that'll set up. They'll have a main room, and maybe they'll have a throwaway room and another room. And when they move the cameras, they have somebody in the audience to keep the audience abreast as to what's happening, also to entertain them. And it's called a warm up guy. It's really good money, but it can be you can be there a long night. But not with Martin. You were not there.
No. Marty Bar didn't play that.
Martin only did 3 takes for any scene. And he said, I would hear the director go, "Let's do it again." Martin said, "We're not doing it again." And then the director would go, "Moving on."
Wait. One of the funniest things, director would say, "And let's retake." And Martin would be dressed as Sinead. They said, "But I'm over here." Martin had already moved down to the next scene.
Yeah.
He's already on to the next one.
Yeah.
Martin only did. I think that's one of the things that made the show so funny, because him being a comedian, he had the mindset to know what was funny.
Yeah.
The director is looking for something different when they make you do it again. So, and that was the same thing with the Dean Martin show. He didn't do takes over and over and over. Jerry Lewis show, he did them over and over and over. Mm-hmm. And that kind of took away from the funny part,
Yeah.
Because once you keep doing it, is how many times can you give that an authentic laugh?
Right. Well, that was the challenging part of our job, and especially working on other shows, because you may have to do a scene 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Now, your job is okay, audience. Remember, you haven't seen this before, so we need them big laughs. And black people be sitting back like, "Shoot, I ain't getting paid for this. I done heard this joke 5 times. It wasn't funny the first time."
I didn't laugh 5 or 6 times. How many times did you laugh?
Exactly. So that was always challenging, a big challenge, but it was fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, and Living Color was absolutely the hardest show to do, because they would do a scene over and over and over, and the audience would leave. I mean, you'd end up being there till 1 o'clock in the morning. You're entertaining 2 people, and the producer's going, "They're not laughing." I'm like, "Because they're gone. That's why."
Right. And then they would get mad at you, the warm-up person. The audience isn't laughing because they've heard it 12 times. Write a new line.
I had the pleasure of because I did product placement for us, and I was on different sets and just dropping off clothes. But I had the pleasure of being on that set one time and seeing what was going down on there. And when you look at it on TV, from a viewer standpoint, you don't really get the gist of it until you're on set, and then you actually see the set and all all the different rooms and everything. So being on that set, man, I had the pleasure of being on there one time, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah,
it's a great. I will never. Well, I won't say never, but I didn't enjoy the how you put in as a writer. I enjoy the finished product that you do as a writer, because sometimes as a writer, Myra will tell you, you will rewrite over and over and over and over, especially if you got somebody who doesn't want to go home and they don't think it's funny, so you won't move on. But the finished product of writing something and giving it to somebody else and seeing the laugh of a joke that you wrote is real rewarding for me. Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. And like I said, the way my bank account is set up, it don't know if I was behind the scene or in front of the camera. It don't make no difference to me.
Yeah.
And you guys are performing tonight, right?
Yes. Today is Friday, October 13th. Yep. It's called the BK Estates in Brooklyn. Come on out.
Okay.
I just love saying this so we can use the phrase, is Brooklyn in the house? I just want to be able to say that.
Brooklyn in every house. I don't care where you go. If
you know, I don't care where you go. If you say, is Brooklyn in the house? Brooklyn is always in the house.
Oh man. So I heard you wanted to be this clothing designer back in the days. I was impressed to see that on your resume. I said, a clothing designer.
Yeah, man. I was.
Jay is.
I was. I went to a designing school in Denmark, South Carolina. In Denmark, South Carolina, and my first thing was to be a designer, and I enrolled in a school in Atlanta called Massey Junior College. It was a designing school, but my grant was short, and they wouldn't let me start. So I was not going to go back home. I ended up getting a tailor job, and I did tailoring for about 20 years, you know, making clothes, doing alterations and stuff like that. Then I got bit by the comedy bug, and what happened?
Oh, I don't know. You just froze there. But
you went to the comedy bug, and then you went out.
Hello?
Yeah, you hear us?
Up.
Yeah. Keeyzo, let me tell you, traveling with Jay will travel with he's worse than any woman. He got hat boxes. Jay traveled with a I called this room one day. Jay, what you doing? I'm in here sewing. I said, oh, did a button come out? No, I'm making a suit. Who travels with a sewing machine? The man has a sewing machine.
I used to, man.
He making sleeves and pockets.
Oh man, I could just see him.
You
now.
Gotta work on your trade.
But you have the J. Anthony Brown collection out now, don't you?
Did he freeze again? I think it's.
He asked you about the.
I had a collection out. In fact, I would go to the. I had a J. Anthony Brown collection. I would go to the Magic. I guess you guys went to the Magic shows too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In
Vegas.
Yeah, you would, and I would see the FUBU booth at Magic, and I had it for maybe about 2 or 3 years. It's very hard to put a line out and work it. It really is, you know, especially being an independent designer, because what happened with me was I would get my samples made up, and then I'd give it to the producer, and when it would come back, you go, that's not the look that I wanted, you know. They would make it like they want it to be made. Not to mention, people will walk around on the floor, and you know this for a fact, and steal your designs. You know, you go to a show one year and you come back, and somebody down the hallway has the designs that you have. So
yeah, and you know, people don't really understand how hard the fashion is.
Mm-hmm.
He froze again.
They don't really understand how.
Myra?
Yeah, we hear you, Jay. You can't hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we hear you, Jay. Hey.
That's not even the internet. That's just him, Keeyzo. You know, at a certain point in your life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Myra, yeah. But you know what I'm talking about in terms of people don't understand what it's like to have your designs and your ideas.
Yeah, he got a bad connection.
Yeah.
See, this is why I love doing it in the studio, because you never know how these things go. We're gonna have to get y'all up here. I gotta have y'all in the studio. Definitely gotta have y'all back in the studio. He didn't drop.
We would love to come back for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
You guys are you're gonna be back out here soon, I think, right?
I would hope. Here's the thing. You can always have Jay come back. Jay loves musicals. Jay comes to Broadway all the time. I've never seen a grown black man who proudly sings Oklahoma real loud. He loves to sing anything that's been big on Broadway. Ask him about it. He's seen it. He's seen it and he loves it. So, because he was just telling me about MJ the musical, how good that was.
Oh yeah, that was good. I went to go see that. I had a ball. I didn't see the original guy do it, but his backup was just as good.
Really? Yeah. I haven't seen it yet, so I plan to check it out before the end of the year for sure.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it, definitely.
Okay.
And the thing about it too is I'm 2 blocks away from there. I'm in
wow.
Square, so I'm when you guys come back or you get the chance to get out here, just let me know.
Okay. I wonder if he got on the hotel internet. Oh, wait a minute. Is that him? Is he back?
He's trying to get back. I just jumped out to make sure he wasn't just sitting in the lobby.
Yeah. No, it just dropped off.
I hear it.
It's cool. You gotta turn your camera
Your
back.
camera on, Jay. We need to see your lovely face.
No, I'm in the room.
We don't see your face though.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear us?
There you are.
Go.
There you are, Jay.
It keeps going up.
We see you. Is that an arm?
Yeah, we can hear you. You just can't hear us for some reason, but we hear you.
And
how about now?
This is like trying to teach your great granddaddy how to use his new phone.
It keeps dropping off.
Where's the dial at? I don't see where I'm supposed to turn the numbers.
Everybody keeps
I was saying we got to get you guys in the studio, man. Next time you guys come to New York, just let me know, man. I'd love to have you guys in the studio.
Yeah, we were trying to come to the studio, but the problem was from where we're staying, it's an hour away.
Yeah, I heard. You also got a comedy special that you got coming up?
I already shot it. I already shot my comedy special. In fact, Myra was on it. We shot it at the winery,
City Winery in Atlanta.
City Winery in Atlanta. So I'm waiting. I'm trying to shop it, and I'll take that Monique money that she turned down. So I'm not picky.
Man, but you guys, hopefully tonight you knock them dead. I'm sure you will. Like I said, you guys are you're one of my favorite comedians, and Myra, you're funny as hell too. I've seen you.
Thank you.
BK
Estates tonight.
Yes. Also,
9 o'clock, one show, 9 o'clock tonight.
Also, too, Jay, I just wanted to tell
Friday the 13th? Wow.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. I wanted to tell you, go mob. You heard me, Frat?
He didn't hear you. So say it again.
I said,
oh, shoot.
There you go. Left again.
I probably can't even say it because I'll be breaking some kind of frat rule or something. But be sure to send us your info. Congratulations once again on your show. This is very cool.
I appreciate it. I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years. So, dealing with competing with all the big boys, you know how it goes when you gotta step in that arena. They don't even want to let you in. But
no, they're selfish. I'm like the Pat is big enough for everybody to get a slice. That's the way I feel about it.
Oh yeah. That's how we feel about it. But when you get in the slice and you got to cut other people to slice, you don't want to do that. So, but I'm kicking doors in, just like we did with FUBU. I'm kicking these doors down, and I'm gonna be a force to be reckoned with. So I appreciate you, you know, and Jake for jumping on the line with me. Hopefully get back in before we get out of here. Let me see, we still here. Nah, he's not here. All right. But definitely thank you, Myra. Appreciate you. And then just let him know that I was telling him he's my frat brother. So I wanted to tell him that, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will pass the word for
All
sure.
right. So thank y'all for tuning in to Mr. Keeyzo's Corner. Myra, appreciate you. Thank you. J. Anthony Brown, he got cut off, but we appreciate him too. Love you guys, and good luck tonight. Knock 'em dead.
Thank you too. Next time I see you, it'll be in your studio. All right.
Please, please. Thank
All
you.
right. Take
All
care.
right.
Bye
Bye.
bye.